The forbidden love of the Nile. Under the vast Egyptian night sky, where the stars shimmered like scattered diamonds, the grand temple of Amun stood in its silent glory. Inside its sacred halls, Lilia, the daughter of the high priest, moved like a whispering shadow. Her emerald silk dress clung to her slender frame, shimmering under the flickering torchlight. She was breathtaking. Every man who laid eyes on her was left in awe. But Lilia's heart belonged to only one, Nail, a warrior of the pharaoh's elite guard. Their love was a secret, forbidden by the gods and the laws of the land. Tonight, they met in the hidden corridors of the temple, where carved stone walls bore witness to their stolen moments. "Lilia," Nael whispered, his dark eyes searching hers. "If we are caught, death will be our fate." Lilia placed a delicate hand on his cheek, her golden bracelets jingling softly. "I would rather die in love than live a life without you." A deep echo of footsteps suddenly filled the temple halls. The guards had been alerted. Lilia's father had sensed her absence, and the penalty for her betrayal would be severe. "Come." Nael took her hand, leading her through the hidden passageways beneath the temple. The air was thick with dust, the stone walls cold against their skin. Behind them, the shouts of guards grew louder. At last, they reached the secret exit, a narrow tunnel opening into the endless desert. The golden sands stretched beyond the horizon, bathed in moonlight. Freedom was within their grasp. But then, a voice. "Stop!" Lilia turned. Her father stood at the entrance of the tunnel, his face twisted in fury. "You disgrace our gods! Do you think love is greater than duty?" Nael stepped forward, shielding Lilia. "Love is the only truth worth fighting for." A long silence followed. The tension in the air was thick as incense smoke. Then, unexpectedly, the high priest sighed. He looked at his daughter, then at Nael. His expression softened, though his pride would never allow him to admit defeat. "Go," he muttered, "before I change my mind." Lilia's breath caught in her throat. Nael wasted no time. He took her hand, and together, they ran into the desert, toward a future where their love was no longer forbidden. As the first light of dawn painted the sky in hues of gold and crimson, Lilia and Nael stood at the edge of the Nile, their hearts racing, their souls free. The gods had not struck them down. Perhaps in the end, love was the one power greater than fate. If you like this story, like and comment. Be sure to stay tuned for the next stories. Maybe the next story will be yours.